WNNX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station.
99X.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's time for
the House of Retro Pleasure.
Which is what makes time travel possible.
Best things in life are free.
You know, there's going to be sex, drugs, rock and roll. Chips, dips, chains, whips. Retro Pleasure.
We return to the soundtrack of your misspent youth.
What are you people, on dope?
This is the House of Retro Pleasure.
Yes. Sponsored by American Financing, Atlanta's home for home loans. Thanks for kicking in some cash and making this whole thing possible. And today, it's Walkabout Wednesday. So, 470-741-9999. Get your requests in. Text it or call it. We're starting in the land down under. And then see where we end up.
Sylvia, I'm dreaming G'day, girls. Mick Dundee from Australia.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
99X.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight on a moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, not Constantinople. So if you've a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. So take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul. Istanbul. Istanbul, even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Constantinople, no, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul.
I'm just sitting here with my feet on the ottoman, learning about Turkey.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
requests from around the world.
I say it is a most wonderful thing to contemplate.
I did say it was Walkabout Wednesday. They might be giants with Istanbul. We start off with some Midnight Oil. And I understand Vienna calling. Hello?
Yes, can I request a song?
Yeah.
Can I do one from Falco?
Which one?
Rock Me Amadeus.
Sorry, bad international connection. What song?
Rock Me Amadeus.
Need I really ask? Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You got it.
Thank you. Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Rock Me Amadeus. 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 Amadeus.
Salzburg, January 27th, Wolfgang Amadeus is born. 1761, at the age of 5, Amadeus begins composing. 1773, he writes his first piano concerto. 1782, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart marries Constance Weber. 1784, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart becomes a Freemason. 1791, Mozart composes the Magic Flute. On December 5th of that same year, Mozart dies. 1985, Austrian rock singer Falco records.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
The House of
Retro Pleasure.
99X.
All right, once again, I am Hans. Yeah, and I am Franz, and we are here to part you off.
Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? Singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont. Denkst du vielleicht grad an mich? Dann singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons und dass sowas von sowas kommt. Kriegsminister gibt's nicht mehr und auch keine Düsenflieger. Heute zieh ich meine Runden, seh die Welt in Trümmern liegen, hab 'n Luftballon gefunden, denk an dich und lass ihn fliegen.
I think of you and let it go. It's Nuclear. 99 Luftballons from Nena Kerner. That concludes our Walkabout Wednesday International segment. And the nice thing is about the lead guitarist with that band, with Nena, Carlo Kargis, is 73 years old today. That's why I chose that song, 99 Luftballons. He wrote their only hit, too. He wrote that song, 99 Luftballons. Carlo Kargis, the lead guitarist with Nena. We got some more birthdays to celebrate, including one right here in Georgia. Coming up next.
Remember when alternative was alternative?
It still is on the original 99X.
Your source for new music discoveries. Every weeknight at 8.
Planet Jill.
Jill brings an hour of new alternative music, indie bands, unreleased tracks, deep cuts, bands you need to know.
You're so gorgeous.
Never trust your musical taste to an outdated algorithm. Liftoff.
Human piloted.
Planet Jill.
Schedule a trip weeknights at 8.
Shop now at Best Buy and unleash unlimited possibilities with the Lenovo Yoga Book 9i. This dual-screen laptop lets you seamlessly switch between projects and run multiple apps at the same time and is now available at Best Buy. With a folio stand, active pen, and Bluetooth keyboard, you've got all the tools to get creative. Powered by an Intel Core Ultra processor, do even more while maximizing responsiveness and battery life. Save up to $350 on select Lenovo laptops now at Best Buy. Offer ends 8/11/24. Visit bestbuy.com for details.
Hello, hi, it's me, Russ Matthews from The Drew Barrymore Show, RuPaul's Drag Race, yada yada, so many other things, you understand. But now I want to introduce you to someone very special to me, one of my besties in the entire world, Bethy Hungerford. Bethy is also a cookbook author.
Which comes in handy because all we ever talk about is food.
And now it's also a podcast.
Hello, Recipes.
It's food, friends, and fun.
Hello, Recipes, wherever you listen.
This music experiment called 99X was originally started in 92 on an evening program called On the Edge and was hosted by Will Pendarvis, the guy you now hear weekdays 3 to 7 p.m.
The weirdness is out of the box.
On 99X.
Named one of the best personal finance podcasts, the Stacking Benjamin Show with Joe and his friends makes financial literacy fun.
We see money inefficiency OG around us all the time. We've got a few skeletons sitting out in the open, and maybe we need to broom them into the closet, if you know what I mean.
Nope, take that out.
What is...
Whatever you were going for didn't land right. Who's got a shovel and some lime?
Maybe you need to do that with your financial picture. I don't know.
Find out more by searching the Stacking Benjamins podcast, wherever you listen.
The original 99X is back. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie, Steve Craig middays, Will Pendarvis on your drive home, and Matt Jones with Organic X every Sunday morning. Keep listening for even more coming soon on 99X. Listen to 99X wherever you go. 100.5 FM, 98.9 FM, 99.7 HD2. Stream us on the 99X Freeloader app, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, or just ask Alexa to play 99X. Can't get enough of the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X? Get the Morning X podcast wherever you get your podcasts and get same-day show content right after it airs. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie, weekdays 6 to 10 on the original 99X. Want more of the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X? Well, we have a podcast called, the Morning X Podcast. You can get same-day show content and more. Grab it wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
99X.
Every Sunday morning from 7 to 11, join Matt Jones for the perfect morning soundtrack, Organic X. Vibe some acoustic performances, strip down alternative classics, new music discoveries, and tracks from 20 years of our live X's on 99X.
Sweet Deals has an offer that can't be beat. Get instant access to Microsoft Office Home plus Business for Windows or Mac for only $39.99. This is a lifetime license valued at $219, an 82% savings. Supply is limited, so don't delay. Get your sweet deal today at sweetdeals.com.
Every Sunday morning from 7 to 11, join Matt Jones for the perfect musical brunch, Organic X. Acoustic performances, stripped down alternative classics, plus tracks from over 20 years of our Live X sessions and more. Organic X on 99X.
We're all juggling life, a career, and trying to build a little bit of wealth. The Brown Ambition podcast with host Mandy and Tiffany the Budgetnista can help.
Let's talk about the financials behind locks. It can be quite pricey, but as your hair locks, it needs way less product. When I had my fro, it was way more costly as it relates to products because my fro was thirsty.
No, it's very expensive. Yeah.
Yes. I need the whole bottle. So
what, a dime-sized portion of what?
Girl, the laughter.
Brown Ambition.
Wherever you listen.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
Retro Pleasure.
99X.
You cannot go against nature, because when you do, go against nature is part of nature too. Our little lives get complicated. It's a simple thing, simple as a flower, and that's a complicated thing.
No new tale to tell. It's all the same thing. No new tale to tell.
99X.
Hooray! A birthday party!
It's my birthday, birthday.
No new tones on Tale to Tell from Love and Rockets. Happy birthday to Daniel Ash. Daniel Ash, Well, first Bauhaus with Peter Murphy, then jumped into Tones on Tail, the other guys, and Lovin' Rockets. Yeah, no new tale to tell. Daniel Ash is 67. Also, in our own backyard, happy birthday to Bill Berry, drummer and founding member of REM. Bill Berry, he's now still an active hay farmer outside of Athens. And I got a request for Mike in Duluth who wanted to hear the Hibtone version of their very first song with some amazing drum work from Bill Berry when he was about 22 years old on Radio Free Europe. Happy 66th birthday to Bill Berry. Drummer right there with REM. 66. Request time on the House of Retro Pleasure. 470-741-9999. Hello.
Hey, Wayman. I'm for Walmart. How you doing, Steve?
What's up, man?
Hey, play some Boingo Boingo. I think it was called Dead Man's Party.
Yes, Dead Man's Party, a haunted House of Retro Pleasure staple.
Yeah.
We always save that for the fall, but, you know, all we got left, since the kiddos are going back to school, all we got left is Labor Day weekend, and then it's Halloween.
I know it. It's around the corner. It ain't too far, but it's such a crazy song.
Ah, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
just one more. I was struck by lightning, walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming, leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away, it's only me. Don't be afraid of what you can't see. Don't run away, it's only me. Don't be afraid of what you can't see. I was struck by lightning, walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming, leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away, it's only me. Don't be afraid what you can't see. Don't run away, it's only me. Don't be afraid what you can't see. It's only me. It's only me. Only me. It's only me. It's only me. Only me. It's only me.
I see dead people.
The House
Of retro pleasure.
99X.
This is Robert from The Cure on 99X, smiling inanely.
That would be The Cure, Robert Smith. And that was a text request for Julio in Sandy Springs. I hope I pronounced your name right. Wanted to hear In Between Days by The Cure. That's 470-741-9999 for the House of Retro Pleasure on 99X. Hello.
Hi, Steve. This is Carol from Peachtree Corners.
Hey, Carol.
I heard a kick-ass song the other day from the Pretenders called The Wait.
Yeah, some early Pretenders. Yeah, The Wait.
I will be listening the whole lunch today.
Well, let's not make you wait too long. See what I did there?
Later, bye.
Got it.
Magic child, work it on out and work it. The wait child, pinball child, through her childhood. The wait child, peace and child, for back down her. The wait child, neon light, late night nights her. Oh, gonna hurt some. Child, gonna hurt some. Walk my baby. Child, price of childhood. The wait child, Crisco child, tear childhood. The wait child, bust of child, lick of childhood. The wait child, pick from draw, Catholic childhood. Oh, my hurt some. The child, gonna hurt some. Walk my baby. Child, stand to the street like this. Child, lonely boy, tonight keep the walk to the street. I'm back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten. Child, stand to the street like this. Child, lonely boy, tonight the walk to the street. I'm back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten.
One of the better songs from that first album, 1980 Pretenders. The Wait. Good request. Speaking of chicks who rock, and I say that in a very, very loving manner, this date in history involving one of them. And more of your requests. Coming up next.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I was so embarrassed the other day. I was scrolling on my phone and I came across the original Hawk Tuah interview and I was watching it. And then my 12-year-old stepson was walking through the room and he caught me watching the Hawk Tuah interview. He's like, "You're watching Hawk Tuah?"
They rolled her out at the Jake Paul fight.
Oh, jeez.
She was like, her boobs were hanging out of her like a vest.
Oh.
They crashed. Let me look that up.
Yeah, now it's
If
right.
this were a young Crash,
right,
would she have been your type?
Oh, yes! Leslie, is she breathing and is she upright?
Weekdays 6 to 10.
Shop now at Best Buy and unleash unlimited possibilities with the Lenovo Yoga Book 9i. This dual-screen laptop lets you seamlessly switch between projects and run multiple apps at the same time and is now available at Best Buy. With a folio stand, active pen, and Bluetooth keyboard, you've got all the tools to get creative. Powered by an Intel Core Ultra processor, do even more while maximizing responsiveness and battery life. Save up to $350 on select Lenovo laptops now at Best Buy. Offer ends 8/11/24. Visit bestbuy.com for details.
Want more of the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X? Well, we have a podcast called, the Morning X Podcast. You can get same-day show content and more. Grab it wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
99X.
Hello, hi, it's me, Russ Matthews, from the Drew Barrymore Show, RuPaul's Drag Race, yada yada, so many other things, you understand. But now I want to introduce you to someone very special to me, one of my besties in the entire world, Bethy Hungerford. Bethy is also a cookbook author.
Which comes in handy because all we ever talk about is food.
And now it's also a podcast.
Hello, Recipes.
It's food, friends, and fun.
Hello, Recipes, wherever you listen.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Steve's College of Musical Knowledge. Weekdays at 1:45. Pass the test, win prizes, and earn your official graduate diploma. Cool. The Original School of Rock is in session exclusively on the Original 99X. Every Sunday morning from 7 to 11, join Matt Jones for the perfect musical brunch, Organic X. Acoustic performances, stripped down alternative classics, plus tracks from over 20 years of our Live X sessions and more. Organic X on 99X.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents Grilling JR with the voice of wrestling's Jim Ross. Join us every Thursday morning as Conrad Thompson, the godfather of wrestling, grills JR like you've never heard before, uncut and uncensored. Enjoy wherever you listen.
This music experiment called 99X was originally started in 92 on an evening program called On the Edge and was hosted by Will Pendarvis, the guy you now hear weekdays 3 to 7 p.m.
The weirdness is out of the box.
On 99X.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents Useful Idiots, an informed and irreverent podcast with journalist Aaron Mate and podcast writer Katie Halper. Join Matt and Katie as they examine important news stories that have slipped through the cracks. Enjoy wherever you listen.
Can't get enough of the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99X? Get the Morning X podcast wherever you get your podcasts and get same-day show content right after it airs. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie, weekdays 6 to 10 on the Original 99X. Weekdays at noon, join Steve Craig and the House of Retro Pleasure for an hour of blast from the past tracks, including new wave, 80s, modern rock classics, power pop, punk, electronica, and anything else that wakes up that awesome nostalgia.
99X.
The Original 99X is back. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie, Steve Craig middays, Will Pendarvis on your drive home, and Matt Jones with Organic X every Sunday morning. Keep listening for even more coming soon on 99X.
Sweet Deals has an offer that can't be beat. Get instant access to Microsoft Office Home plus Business for Windows or Mac for only $39.99. This is a lifetime license valued at $219 and 82% savings. Supply is limited, so don't delay. Get your sweet deal today at sweetdeals.com.
Back in 92, he started this musical experiment with his evening program,
On the Edge.
Now, Will Pendarvis gets to work in the daylight. Weekdays 3 to 7 p.m., he'll drive you home.
Or drive you mad.
Depending on your mood or his.
99X.
99X.
The facts of yesterday and today speak for themselves.
It's time again, Mr. and Mrs. America, for This Date in History.
Going way back to 1979 on this day. You're probably familiar with Stiff Records. Launched, of course, a whole bunch of independent artists, including Elvis Costello. Well, on this day in 1979, Lena Lovitch Before the fashion statements of Madonna and Cyndi Lauper and Boy George were made, there was Lena Lovitch, ahead of all of them. Released her very first single on Stiff Records, her very first single. The interesting thing, it was a cover of I Think We're Alone Now by Tommy James and the Shondells. Tiffany later would have more luck with that. But the interesting B-side, which I thought was a lot more fun, became a little bit bigger for her. Lena Lovitch, Lucky Number.
Of retro pleasure.
99X.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday. I'm moving farther away. Want you near? All I needed was the love you
lot of Yaz in TV commercials and internet ads. I just hope that Alison Moyet and getting more money for work. I'm upstairs at Eric's, only you. That was for an anonymous request from Cartersville, it looked like. So if you're listening in Cartersville and you have requested Yaz, that was for you. When you text in something, put your name on it so I can give you a little shout. And I got time to squeeze in one more request. Hey, what you got?
Just calling to remind you to try to play Tears Run Rings if you get a chance today.
Oh, you texted me that request, right?
I did.
I found it.
You got it ready to go?
I do, yeah. Mark Almond, after he left Soft Cell, which was a one-hit wonder, he became a one-hit wonder as a solo artist.
'Tis true.
Great song. Here it is.
On heavenly rain, you fell into my life. Unforgettable smile, unforgettable life. In the name of the cross, or a banner of love, with the hand of a friend, or under a blanket of trust. The angel sighed, a little girl cried, the tears run rings around my eyes. God set fire to the house in my heart. We're gonna set fire to the whole damn world. I don't understand the wicked things we do in the name of the good, in the name of the few. The angel sighed, a little girl cried, the tears run rings around my eyes. The angel sighed, a little girl cried, the tears run rings around my eyes. Don't look up at me with your innocent smile when the bed is burning around my head. When a war breaks out, it'll be no surprise. Your unforgettable smile, your unforgettable lies. And I gotta stop running to make my start. We gotta get together before we fall. They're pulling down the old slums to build the new. They're bringing back the old rules to please the few. In the name of the cross, or a banner of love.
WXHD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2W255CJ, a Cumulus media station.
Hey, this is Paul from Marietta, and I am 99X.
This is Charles from Norcross, and I am 99X.
Hi, I'm Ed Rowland from the band Collective Soul. I and we as the band are 99X.